Depth That No One Dares is my favourite Bleed From Within song to date. I'm not going to say that it's the best song, but for me it's one of the standout songs on this album. It's arguably the most epic chorus we've written.
This is a beast of a track, total animal, man, and something that again is quite different for us. It's sort of new, we're covering new ground here, experimenting with tempos and feels that we haven't really done before. The groove of this track was really difficult for me to get into at first because we've never, Bleed From Within, I've never done this specific kind of groove before, so definitely took a while to get used to. It was the last song that I was writing when we went into the studio, so a lot of the parts that you actually hear on the album were written in the days leading up to me entering the studio, and actually composed in the studio as I was tracking. But there's a lot going on, a lot of really cool things that ended up going down on that I've actually still to learn.
Depth That No One Dares was just one of the weird songs that we wanted to do for this album, and try and make something just eerie and evil and just a lot different than something we'd usually do, and it ended up being the perfect fit for the last song on the album, perfect way to close it out, especially with the black metal section at the end. It sounds like it's kind of building up to a breakdown, then it just kicks into this kind of death metal, black metal section just to round off the album.
It's actually a really different song for us, and it's one of the most challenging to play as well. The last minute just changes up and it goes into this kind of death, kind of black metal section, which I absolutely love, obviously. Got Ali to do an insane blast beat over that, and it's just the perfect way to finish the album.
Layered up percussion in the verse. Yeah, we layered it up so you can hear there's just this constant kind of tick 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 that goes on in the background, and it just adds to the build up and momentum of the song as it falls into the chorus. And every time that chorus kicks in, man, the fucking hairs on my arms stand up. It's so powerful, just the way it comes in with gravity, being the main lyric and stuff. And then the middle eight to leading into the outro of this track, just fucking monstrous, man. It's a sickeningly fast blast beat, and then it just gets, it's just disgustingly heavy, and I fucking love it. What a way to close the album. I remember there was a lot of debate about this maybe going somewhere else on the album, because it's a really strong song, we do really like it, might probably find its way into a live set at some point, that we were like, oh, do we really want to end it with this? Is there something else? Do we end it with Fracture? Like, how do we want to play this? But I think when it came together and we held it all mixed, it just made sense that we round off the album with such a powerful song.
The lyrics in this song resonated with me the most, and in my opinion are the most important lyrics that Scott's written to date, because I think it deals with not only issues that he's had, but issues that everybody has. That I feel like this song really takes a subject that can be so doom and gloom, and through not only the music but also through the lyrics, makes it something more uplifting, you know, something that you can learn from, something that you can take your experience from and become a better person through. That's really what A Depth That No One Dares means to me. And I can't film this without mentioning that black metal section at the end. It is one of the most memorable moments in any Bleed From Within song. It's like the last thing that you're expecting, especially after the entire album kind of sets you up. And I think A Depth That No One Dares was the perfect way to end the album. I'm so glad that that's what people will be left with, and I really hope that it resonates with people.
A Depth That No One Dares is a really personal song. It's a song that I've been trying to write for years but didn't really know how to find the words. In my 20s I suffered really bad from depression and didn't really know what it was or how to deal with it, or even how to open up to people about it, because if I'm honest, I don't really feel comfortable feeling vulnerable. I really wanted to write this song though, and just to let people know that you're not going through this alone and you need to talk to someone. Talk to me if you want. I've been quite lucky in the sense that having my band and being able to write about my personal experiences like this has been like the best therapy I could have possibly had.